We're live.
And we're live on my side now too.
Awesome. Hi. Hi, gamers. Bada bing, bada boom. Fuck you, I get it first. Gotcha this time.
Yeah.
Hi, gamers.
So
We got multiplayer Destroy All Monsters Melee working over the beautiful
yeah, this is Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Tournament Edition, where created by Gojira boards, which is like Smash boards, but for competitive Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee, which I assume is 2 people at this point. That Discord is pretty quiet.
It's okay. But hey, it
So
works.
yeah, so they balanced the roster, and they also added Kiryu from the Japanese build of the game.
Hell yeah. Is his moveset any different from... Whoa, the polygons exploded for a
Yeah,
second. Is he any
yeah,
different from
it is.
Super Mechagodzilla?
I think he basically has Super Mecha Godzilla's moveset.
That's gonna be
I think he's
that's gonna look weird. Let's do that. Let's do that first.
Select arena.
oh yeah, you get to pick and you get to
Would you?
now there are stages available, but one will crash the game.
Okay, which one is that?
At the bottom, there's like 2 symbols. And hi chat,
I
thank you for
see.
dropping by. So the moon one will crash the game. The day one won't.
Okay, let's do Evangelion. Would you have Steffi as a mod in this game? Yeah.
Mechagodzilla versus Mechagodzilla.
Yeah.
Monsters. Fight.
Okay. I think it's a little different. Hang on. No. Doing my strong attack.
Oh yeah, you do have some different moves.
Oh yeah, no, the Kiryu is no. Is this something Mechagodzilla can do?
I think he can, but Kiryu doesn't. Mechagodzilla doesn't have a tail whip like Kiryu does.
Okay.
So there is a little bit of differences. I don't think I can do that either. Does this game have Kiryu? He is on screen.
Yeah, look at him. Had the same idea there.
Yeah, your breath weapon is also different.
I would hope
I
so.
don't know why I did that.
The good old classic Mario toaster noise.
What it is.
I've grown a bit more of an appreciation for Heisei Mechagodzilla ever since it was pointed out to me that the guy who designed him based him a little bit off of Mechanicon. See it a little bit.
Yeah. They wanted Godzilla versus Mechanicon so bad. Okay, but does the game have Kazuma Kiryu? They should. I think it's within GameCube modders' abilities.
Like there's a PS2 Kiryu model. That's where the Yakuza series started. How much did this copy cost? $0. Oh, it's so easy.
God, you just tanked that, huh? I'm gonna get you with the train. Eh,
I don't like that you can't parry the
Eh.
throws in this.
eh.
One of my favorite things in Save the Earth is picking up the buildings that they throw.
Oh yeah.
Also, sometimes block that. Who did I main it? I actually, I don't really play Destroy All Monsters Melee that often. I was more of a Save the Earth person.
Yeah, I mean, Save the Earth has such a bigger like roster too. When it came out, it like completely replaced Destroy All Monsters in my head.
Though I didn't learn until the other day that they changed the well, I didn't realize until the other day. I didn't get another perspective until the other day that it Save the Earth added like type weaknesses and that kind of like broke a lot of it. So like,
Question.
yeah, what's the question that someone's asking?
It says, what guy you'd be a part of Wikizilla despite being a Sonic YouTuber? The funny thing is, I got into Wikizilla before I started making Sonic content, and I just knew astounding beyond belief from like Tumblr.
Like, oh,
So,
we're,
and
we're going the Mirror Man.
Oh god. So basically, I made a test profile, and it was Clownzilla from Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and just showed I could do it. And I remade like the background stuff from like scratch, like the scrolling background. So like, and then they were like, "Oh, you can just talk to us." Especially, I have a bad habit when I work with people that I really want to work with. I'll be like, I'll do it for free.
Sorry, Godzilla was like stunned and I wanted to voice act it.
God.
I will say this about this first game. I do much prefer how this game looks compared to the next two, which tried to do like a fake realistic thing. This is like more overtly cartoony. Colors are more appealing to me. I like the pretty colors.
Release Clownzilla for April Fools. It was like 2 minutes.
No. Oh my god! Sorry, I'm getting used to the controls still.
Would I make a fan animated Sonic series? There's ones that exist in my head.
I paused my imaginary OC video to be here.
God. Me at any social gathering.
Boing.
Clownzilla Redux. I have thought about for the extra channel, because we've talked about things that don't fit in scope going on the Wikizilla Cruise channel. I've thought about writing like a whole Clownzilla profile, because it still is doing tokusatsu stuff. 5 minutes into stream, we already have Jerry Riviera.
God.
Question, since you're a member of Wikizilla, why do you guys not do Ultraman Kaiju profiles?
Too out of scope.
It's both out of scope.
I can't answer for them, but it's also like, do you know how many Ultraman monsters there are?
Yeah, so like it's hard because like it's really kind of, because there are some Ultraman stuff that's like distributed by Toho, which would technically be in scope, but like too much. It'd be too much to do. And plus there's like people like the Toku Professor, and we don't want to eat their lunch. Hi Vixie. I don't think I can wave dash in this stream.
I can wave dash in real life. Sorry, using the D-pad is a little better for this, I feel.
You are going in the volcano.
I don't want to go to Volcano Land. Steffi solos the Sonic verse. I would like to think she would, yeah.
Oh god.
Sorry, I'm learning how to play the game as I go. It's a little
Just
different.
air dodge into the ground.
It's a little different. This also plays a little faster than the other two games.
Yeah.
Ow.
Oh god.
Ow. Ow. I need to get this. I need to win this back. Oh. Can Steffi pilot the Steffi mech? Then who is it for if she couldn't? Oh, who won?
no.
Who lost? Oh my god. Holy shit.
Can you do a Wikizilla video talking about fan-made Godzilla series? I think we get in trouble if we talk about heritage. I think we get in trouble about that one. We might get in trouble. Maybe that would be a Wikizilla crew thing.
We can make fun of it. No, I don't want to do it.
Hi, Super Sethy Boy Rebirth Super S. I know you. I like watching your Sonic Archie comic shorts videos. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like my stuff. I'm sorry I had trouble saying your name. This was long. Thoughts on the SH Mother Legion? Isn't it like $800?
It's like $500.
It's a rent amount of money.
It's a month's payment kind of money. I'm not getting it. I like Legion, but I don't like Legion that much.
I got to see that movie in theaters.
Oh damn, that's lucky.
Yeah, was that one of the I think the director was someone from who in that movie was there too. Was at a G-Fest.
I could stand to see a Gamera movie in theaters. 0
If
hour
Godzilla 2000
retrospective when.
God. If Godzilla 2000 profile ever got made, it would be really funny to see an alternate Terry Riviera cut. I will figure out why he's called that.
I don't know what happened there. The real Godzilla.
What Sonic kaiju would be able
Bad
to defeat
end.
Godzilla in a fight? I guess
Fire
Perfect
Wizard?
Chaos?
Perfect Chaos? One of those? One
Perfect-
of the big ones.
Yeah, maybe Dark Gaia, because Dark Gaia is planet-sized.
Versus mode.
I remember, like,
Giant
when
claw profile.
I've been pitching it for so long. Would you do a Wikizilla video talking about canceled Godzilla movies? I would love to do that.
There's so many.
We could do multiple volumes of it. They could also be shorts though, and they might get called down. What are your thoughts on Monsters Fair after your suffering? I mean, playthrough of it on stream. I mean, we're gonna do Monster of Monsters at some point.
I would like that. Be there for that.
Yeah,
That game is a guilty pleasure.
it is a little hard.
You only really
think
have to worry about the fire dragon.
I think Godzilla 2 I have more issues with because I'm not an RTS person.
Well,
and
that
I
game's
don't...
not good, like, even if you are an RTS person. It's all based on a fucking slot machine. There's, like, no way to do it consistently. Like, speaking as someone who loves Fire Emblem, loves Super Robot Wars, that shit is unplayable. Oh my god!
I like that they included Gigan being a silly, goofy guy in this game.
Holy shit. Okay.
Who's better, SH Monster Arts or Hiya Toys? The answer is YMSF.
The answer is, poo poo doo doo stinky boo doo.
Would be fun to do a stream where you talk about the Toho Kingdom canceled film page and count all the times Varan was supposed to be in movies.
I will say, though, it is nice to have a version of a bunch of highly articulated figures that don't cost an arm and a leg. They just take forever to come out. They will announce something and it will become public like 2 years later.
I wish NECA did more figures.
I'm okay with the run they had. They were kind of, in retrospect. I wish they like did more than just Godzilla.
Yeah, that's what I'm really was wishing. I would also like McFarlane Toys to get the Godzilla license at some point. Wasn't there a canceled PS2 version of Destroy All Monsters Melee that would have had Baragon as an exclusive character? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish someone, because people
Rocket.
talk to Simon Strange all the time, so I'm wondering if they ever had a test build for it, and maybe that could get modded in also.
Like, I think Dylan Rocket has like a video showing like leftover Baragon stuff. Like the heat breath was implemented, but not the whole.
Hmm.
I wonder if they would have used like the Showa one or the release. La 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 la.
Who's the best Sonic villain if not Robotnik? I'm like thinking about that.
Ow.
Enerjack, maybe? I like most of Enerjack's storylines. I know under no circumstances I gotta give it to Ken, but
Can't give him anything. Give him an inch, he'll make a mile out of it.
he'll release some legally dubious books out of it. And McFarlane did do the DC Godzilla Kong figures. Yeah, so they got to do stuff.
Very strange release.
Metal Sonic. I guess I don't. I think I have trouble conceptualizing Metal Sonic as a villain, Darth, because it's always like he's such a sad boy, though. He wants to be a real boy so bad.
La 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 la. Pouncing to the two.
Mephiles is also a good one. Mephiles, he's had like 2 major appearances, but like, yeah.
Dragon's laser sound effect is killing me. I think his laser would kill you. I think his laser would kill a lot of people.
Why is Destroya a weird purple in this game? Destroya is always purple to me.
Purple?
Deep down inside, Destroya is purple.
Purple Homer Simpson?
Purple.
Steffi profile when? Stop being Godzilla.
Metal Overlord, yeah. Okay, Neo Metal, yeah, is definitely a villain, but like, I don't know. I think about the OVA. That's like the defining Metal Sonic thing to me, and it's like he's such a sad boy.
You, sir, are purple. What's fucked me up about that video? What fucked me up about the purple Homer Simpson thing is just I didn't notice until this morning that you can hear him saying purples, like plural. Like there's an S at the end. I've just never noticed it. Purples?
I have not seen this video.
You gotta see Purple Homer Simpson. Oh my god, oh my god. You're cleaning house.
Black Doom's another good one. That's another great villain.
Purples?
You know a villain's good when they definitively kill them off and they're like, no, they're back now.
It's me, the guy.
Devil.
I wanted to change the wanted to do a mix on it, not just say the devil. Everyone says it's me, the devil. I wanted to be different.
I can't answer shipping questions because I will get yelled at again.
Pretty please. La 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 la.
I don't mind if someone made a fan remake of Godzilla 2 with improvements, something akin to Advance Wars or Fire Emblem.
Oh hell yeah!
Or at least
that'd be good.
Or at least have the option to play as kaiju. Yeah, like at this point we have like mechas and stuff. Where I don't think we had that. Like, well, we had Jet Jaguar.
Have you played the Game Gear game, Godzilla Game Gear? That's kind of what I think of when I think of like a good version of Godzilla 2.
I have not.
It's really good. It's another overhead sort of RTS thing. You get to play as the military or the monsters. And when you go into a fight scene, it switches into like a fighting game style. It's like Kaiju Monster March or something. There are stages based on the movies.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
There's one for Gigan, Mechagodzilla 2, Godzilla vs. Mothra and King Ghidorah, Space Godzilla. Then there's one based on the original movie for getting everything.
Squid, tell me all your ships and DMs.
I am.
When can we get a Metroid movie or anime? I think I'd prefer an anime, but the answer is not until the Zelda movie comes out and Nintendo decides how much they want to go in on merchandising. Because there's no doubt they want to make movies. Nintendo wants all the money they can get all the time forever. But it's just previous attempt. Previous attempts.
Previous attempts.
Yeah, previous attempts have not been to their liking. Even though I think, in retrospect, I do think the Super Mario movie from the 80s is funny. It's not what they wanted, but it is funny.
The one that's like Blade Runner or the actual like anime?
The one where he points and goes monkey.
Monkey. Yeah, that's there's an OVA movie, an anime.
I saw that one too. That one's very episodic.
Yeah.
I know my brain didn't lock into it the way I wanted to.
King Ghidorah.
Mobile games forever.
Godzilla 2000.
He says it like a YouTube poop. Godzilla 2000.
They definitely recorded him saying 2000 separately.
Yeah. Maybe in like an original build they said Godzilla. Oh my god.
Did you ever hear the interview clip with Simon Strange where Simon Strange explains the only reason that Zilla isn't in Godzilla Unleashed was that he remembered when people would ask about it for Save the Earth and everyone on the Atari forums would be like, fuck Zilla. and he did realize like the fandom 180 on the opinion of Zilla.
Fine, you don't get him at all. How about that? Finny.
Beat a beat a beat.
A little bit of Rodan there.
God, he's so big that his get up attack can hit you even if you're jumping.
Hit it. I like how they remixed the monster roars in this.
So we both do like movie reviews and stuff. Have you read a media take so bad you've got up and had to pace around your house?
If there was, then I've like blocked it from my memory so I don't like inflict psychic damage about it.
So it was one that I saw where someone was talking about like the nature of adaptation, and they say the whole point of adaptation is to change all the core ideas, and I'm like, no?
No. Sometimes that happens, but it's usually by accident. Or like,
What do you think about SMG4 ending? I don't.
who?
If you're saying Shin Megami Tensei, I don't know what that is. I've not played Shin Megami
Submachine
Tensei.
gun ending. It usually ends with a fire of bullets.
Have you seen The Amazing Digital Circus? No. I've seen people talk about it. I have not watched it myself.
People tell me to like get back on it. I watched the first episode and it kind of filtered me. Didn't seem like my thing.
In fairness, I don't think fandom opinion on Zilla had shifted yet when the Pipeworks trilogy was being made. I feel like the fandom didn't recover until 2014. No, I was pretty heavily on the Atari Pipeworks forums when Unleashed was coming out. Every forum post was like, we're gonna be popping the biggest bottles when Zilla gets announced. People were making fake renders on the people were making wallpapers with like placeholder renders to be like, yeah, when Zilla gets announced, we'll put in the real render. People were certain.
Zilla sweep. Purple horse. Can't. It's an earworm. It's an earworm. I can't stop it. Squid, if I have to like describe what I'm even fucking talking about to you, there's this video that someone made where they just like chroma keyed out all the Simpsons skin to be purple, with the question, what if the Simpsons were purple? And they like YouTube pooped a bunch of scenarios where they're purple, and that's like the scary part. This sounds insane. I know this sounds crazy.
Well, so you're saying purple Homer Simpson, and in my brain I just see Thanos. I'm also thinking about the Smiling Friends bit, the Hawk to a man!
Hawk to a man!
Boy.
Boy. It's so simple. Talk to him, man.
Ah, you little fucking arms!
Why you little?
What if King Ghidorah was purple?
Yeah! I think it would fundamentally change the course of the series forever.
Squid, when do we get the "What if the Simpsons were purple" lore analysis? What are the wider implications
He
on
looks
Simpsons
really fucked up when
lore?
he like rolls. What if Barney wasn't purple?
Could you do a Wikizilla video talking about every single fan-made Godzilla series and project?
And Gandalf the Grey, and Gandalf the White, and the Monty Python, and the Holy Grail's Black Knight,
God!
and Benito Mussolini, and the Blue Meanie, and Cowboy Curtis, and John B. the Genie, RoboCop the Terminator,
RoboCop, Terminator,
Darth Vader,
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, B.L.S. Preston, and Theodore Logan, Spock the Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk
Rock,
Hogan.
Doc, and Hulk Hogan.
Can you talk about all of them, please?
God.
I can't believe I fucking
That-
rattled all that.
That would be a really good April Fool's video, though, for a profile Ultimate Showdown Godzilla.
Be careful what you say, as Defish Films, because Steffi being purple has very disturbing very disturbing implications.
Purple guy!
Haven't I? Oh, I saw FNAF 2 for the first time recently. It was dog shit. I loved it.
I came out of that being like, it certainly is a movie.
It's so bad, but it was so funny. Like, okay, the first half of it was pretty fucking boring, but once like the animatronics start roaming around, there's some like good hornball shit in there.
I was disappointed that Matthew Lillard is only in there for like 2 minutes.
Don't worry, he'll be there for the third one.
For 2 minutes.
He'll be in the suit. They'll make sure he's in the suit, if not a stunt actor. I always come back. You don't understand.
I would like, because they were like, oh, Skeet Ulrich is playing Henry, and I'm like, so we're getting like a Scream reunion. This is sick.
And no, he's only. I didn't even like. I had to like look at the subtitles to like figure out who that was supposed to be. Like someone who was like more FNAF versed than me like explains the whole Henry thing.
Yeah, the other dude.
Making Michael
That's how
Afton making Michael Afton the antagonist was a little odd. Just knowing the
Yeah.
little bit that I know about FNAF. Even then, he was only in like one other scene before the end of the movie, and then like he shows up and he's like, "It's me," and I'm like, "Oh, right, that guy. He was in one scene before."
My main problem, and I said this like in front of like children I saw the movie with, because I saw it with my spouse's younger siblings. I said, I don't think any movie should be you get to the end and the villain shows up and the main characters go, "Who's that?"
Who the hell is that? Like the other characters didn't see him before.
Like, I think there were like opportunities to like sprinkle him in other places and like alter. Like he could have been at the science fair and like other parts. He could have.
He could have been at Faz
Josh
Fest.
Hutchinson's character.
That is
there's
another fucking huge missed opportunity. That like Faz Fest scene. They could have had like the animatronics go on a killing spree or something. But no. They just make like a
Now, I do
shitty
think-
reference.
I do think Wayne Knight's character is one of the funniest in that.
What is his deal? What was his beef with that kid?
It's just the dick. And you know who's voicing Toy Bonnie, right?
Yeah, it's Matt Pat, and he's like putting on a
It's
goofy
Matt
ass voice. Megan Fox as
Why
Toy
did they
Chica was a weird choice, but it kind of fit.
It was funny,
As false Chica.
and it was very funny because it was like between like, because like Matthew Lillard and Skeet Ulrich's characters in Scream are very queer coded, and they call each other like the husbands of horror, and like Megan Fox is also in a very queer coded horror film, Jennifer's Body.
That's when the killer
and
comes
I thought
back
it
as
was-
like someone's body, right? They possess someone.
It's like she gets sacrificed, but she's not a virgin, so she gets like demonic powers. Like she's kind of like demon vampire. That's what
Okay.
it is. It's a good movie. It's funny. It's a horror comedy. But it's like it's got like queer coding in there too. And I thought it was really funny. It's like, why are all like actors who are like really well known in horror for playing queer coded roles. Why are they all in FNAF 2?
You know, it's the it's the meeting of it's I can't make a joke. I'm not qualified enough to.
versus
Yeah, Wayne Knight was in FNAF 2. He played like a shitty science teacher, and he's like really mean to like the main kid character. Like she's like, I want to build an animatronic, and he's like, no, 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 you can't do that. And then like he takes away her like spot at the science fair, but like there's still an open spot. And then like she comes in with a fucking giant toy chica, and he's like, no, 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 this is stupid. Get that out of here. And it's like, dude, as far as you know, she made that.
He's like one of the few characters that dies too.
Yeah, the body count in this one was kind of weak.
select arena.
Like, I totally get it's PG-13. I actually really like us getting like PG-13 horror for like, because like what is there to onboard kids onto horror?
Right.
Because it's
There's
like, you know,
Goosebumps,
this
but that's like 20 years old.
yeah, like there's tons of online horror stuff, but I also don't think like this is with all due respect to everyone making an ARG or whatever that kids end up latching on to. I don't think there is as much like thoughtful oversight about it. like it's like they're just making it, and it doesn't matter because kids are always going to kind of gravitate to stuff. So I do appreciate there being like an onboarding to horror with FNAF.
I guess, yeah.
I would like it also to be good though.
It would be nice. It would be a nice bonus.
Did people in your theater simp for Toy Chica? No, but my sibling's youngest, my spouse's youngest sibling kept being like, yeah, like saying in front of his mom, being like, yeah, people are acting a type of way for Toy Chica. I'm like, you're 8!
You're 8,
Shut
don't say
up!
that! Don't say that! No, I saw it in a Discord call like God intended.
God.
Watching it in a Discord call with a bunch of FNAF fans is like the ideal way to be watching these stupid movies. I'm sorry, these awesome, very cool movies.
And to the youngest sibling, if you are watching, because I do know you watch my stuff, and every your class calls me the Sonic guy. I know you're not 8. I'm being extreme because I have met 8-year-olds saying the things you did, and I don't want them to do that.
I'm sorry, Rodan flying straight into the barrier kind of got me.
Thank you, Matt, for saying she's such a bad brisket, though.
Such a bad bitch, though. I can say that. I can say that. So, this is half my stream, too. I can say that.
They never spoke the first movie, so why the hell are they speaking in this one? Well, they're different in this one.
Yeah,
I was surprised. The most
show puppet.
surprising part... Yeah, the most surprising part was, like... Well, they're sibling-in-law. That's all you need to know. The most surprising thing to me was... Because I did that whole thing where I did the hour-long video about all the comics, and I was expecting none of this to be in it. There's a surprising amount of overlap.
Like, this was written by Scott Cawthon. Like, this movie, it shows, because nobody speaks like a normal human being, but also, like, the lore is insane.
When they showed the animatronic class, I was like, "That's in the comic."
Oh, is that in the comic?
Because I'm like, it's one of the because they have like their anthology books, which I think are the most solid ones are the anthology stuff. But there's like a story called The Breaking Wheel, where it's like there's an animatronic class, and I was like, this is probably one of the best stories in here. There's no way they're gonna talk about it, and then it was in it, and I was like, huh?
I love Anguirus noises. It's. Have you ever heard the raw Anguirus audio? Like
No, I
what they
haven't.
edited the fucking movie with. It's really funny. They just like had a bunch of bassoons and horns, and they like had them shriek, and then they would like echo them. That's how we got the roars. Then they were sped up to make Mothra's roars. Like-
Sammy, I'm not answering this question. I'm not answering that question.
Is FNAF a tokusatsu? Yes. Can we talk about the ending? Can we spoil the ending? Does anyone care? Because the ending is really
Okay,
funny.
Okay, it's been 1 month.
Yeah, I think everyone who cares has seen it by now. It ends with the fucking, like, Avengers Endgame of FNAF. It's really funny. Like, they all come in, and they're, like, one line short of saying, "Friends never abandon friends." And they save the day.
This happens in the comics too.
That's fucking great.
They're not killing the toy ones in that one, they're killing the twisted ones, but I guess it's too much. It's too much to explain the animatronics that give you
ones.
hallucinations.
Friends never abandon friends.
Monsters. Fight.
There are lines in that movie that, like, I didn't think much of, but, like, the other people in the call were going, "Holy shit, they referenced that bit. That's so stupid. I love it." And I'm like, what are you talking about? You're not making any sense. Like, there's a line when, during, like, the after credits where they're like, they're gonna say the thing. And then I'm like, oh, they said a thing that I don't recognize.
Is it that I always come back?
It's
Or is they say something
it's
else?
one of those lines, you know?
We are FNAF!
We are FNAF. We are the Yakuza 4. We are the Crystal Gems. We always save the day. Alright, there's no beam lock in this.
They should put Baggett in FNAF 3!
He gets to be in a movie. We didn't specify which.
I know Godzill's doing a Mothra versus Baggin thing, so it's something.
Fulfilling the prophecy. Nostradamus. I've been very Nostradamus-pilled lately. It happens every couple years. I think about that movie, and I think about making a video, and then I never do. I always get started, but then I never do.
I always think with that movie, I'm always thinking about, like, when someone asks for the Jinkas of the Nostradamus mutants, I'm like, they're already sexy, what are you talking about?
Oh, no.
They're
Very,
from the nostalgia stream.
very fucked up in context.
I have not seen the movie. I kind of know what the context is. I know it's messed up. I just know it's like two mutated guys fight at the end over like a ham sandwich or something. I don't remember.
It's a snake, but yeah. It's very silent. There's no music. There's no like Foley of them either. It's just we silently watch two guys horribly mutated beyond belief. Not even human anymore. Have I ever read/written Godzilla fan fiction? This is not a question you want answered.
I wrote a couple entries for Kaiju War Chronicles on Toho Kingdom.
That's right. I always forget.
I like doing that. It's fun because I think like with my writing, I think the thing I struggle the most with is fights. Like, because I like I never got beyond Shakespeare's ability where he writes the words "they fight."
They fight,
You know?
and then they fight. Then they do a roundhouse kick, and then they kiss. They do the kiss with their punches in each other's
Darth said-
faces.
Dart said Kiryu is a FNAF animatronic. He's a corpse stuffed in a robot suit.
Yeah, sure. It's true. It's true. Who's cooler, Hyakushiki or Nightingale? I love the Hyakushiki. I think the Nightingale is cool, but like I also kind of prefer the Sazabi. I think Amro's final opponent should be, you know, of similar stature.
Once someone in my chat said Varen versus Bag in the Battle of the Glump Shittos, and Vixie responds with, the only way Varen versus Bag would be accurate if it was canceled.
There was some fucked up physics happening there. My toe, my toe.
No!
Orga has won.
I think Rhedosaurus is on the table to do a kaiju profile of, because by the policy of the direct inspiration for Godzilla thing.
As someone who's never watched some of the movies but isn't into Godzilla, who the fuck is Orga? He's awesome, okay. But yeah, to answer your question, an alien/aliens that absorbed Godzilla's DNA. They're trying to become Godzilla. See him as the ultimate life form on the planet.
He tries to devour Godzilla.
It literally tries to eat him. The cool lore about it is that they designed his head to look like the '98 Godzilla, as a sort of a commentary on not really being Godzilla. But we know better now.
Vixie says, I don't think I've read any Godzilla fan fiction, but then I got recovered memories of browsing Godzilla Tower and reading those kaiju fight. I guess it's just the bridge you will cross.
The bridge we cross. Cubile is hotter than Toy Chica. You're so right. Cubile is it's a mech that's driven by a character people really like. Just for context, I know a person or two who really like that character. What is up with this fucking animation? Like, look at him like holding this shit and walking. Fucking Looney Tunes ass. Ow. Pink versus blue. Purple versus blue.
I know a thing I used to do when I was little is I would mess with the color settings on my TV, so Godzilla 90s would have green atomic breath. I'd be like, this is how you play a Zilla Jr.
That's really cute. I would draw, like, the red on my Godzilla figure's spines so that I could do, like, the atomic charge. The red one, the spiral breath.
That reminds me of, like, there's a thing I never did, but I see, like, people talk about doing it, that when they had, like, their wrestling toys, they had, like, a red marker ready to do the blood.
In some ways, things haven't changed because now I'm drawing on my Gunpla with, like, Gundam markers.
I love that the fireball sounds like a fist when you're blocking it.
Block it then. Hey Squid, you're a comics guy. Which Godzilla comic series would you recommend reading?
Right now, the most recent one, because it's got a trade coming out in a few days, Mothra Queen of the Monsters is great. It was Matt Frank's doing the art for most of it. 99% of it is like single pages done by the writer whose name is escaping me right now. I do know her work. But she's a great writer. And right now there's also the Kaisei series. I haven't caught up on it, but from everything I've seen about because Kaisei is 3 different books that are out that kind of share continuity. There's Starship Godzilla, There's Godzilla Into the Dead Zone, and then there's the main IDW Godzilla book. But like the standard for the longest time is Rulers of Earth, which is just like the book that became the longest running Godzilla series.
My toe, my dick. I needed that.
I never saw that. I never saw that SpongeBob episode.
My groin! Why didn't Godzilla eat Orga? Is he stupid? True. Do you think the blood-vomiting cat from House would fight Godzilla? I think it would fight anyone, okay? Like, whoever enters that house, it has a beef with.
Mandamar asked Golden, "Are you done with going to G-Fest?"
Not really. I just need another reason to go. Like, a sizable number of my friends need to be going. I need to have a job at the time, you know? I need to have sustainable income. Because if you don't follow my blue sky, my seasonal job ran out, so now I'm back on the hunt again. Not to get too real.
Picturing the SpongeBob voice thing, you know, I'm thankful for it, but you know, if it wasn't for this job, I wouldn't.
Motherfucker, you know? This motherfucker, yeah.
I've been debating going to G-Fest because it's like, because I got kind of invited to a Sonic Con, so I'm like, should I just do the concert? Because I got invited to a Texas one specifically, and then another Sonic content creator was like, oh, well, a lot of us agreed to meet up at the Atlanta one, and I'm like, could I just do the concert here? Is that just what's in the cards for me? Like, I don't know. And maybe I should go to MagFest.
MagFest is fucking awesome. Okay.
Home.
MagFest is great.
But then also, it's like I'm from Baltimore, so it'll be a reason to visit my parents. Yes, I think Sophie Campbell is the writer for the Mothra book, and I like a lot of her stuff. So, like, and the Mothra book is full of deep cuts too. Like, I'll just say one character that shows up that's not like story consequential. I never thought I would see Gabra in a Godzilla comic.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So it's like this book loves the Godzilla franchise. I did hear it sold good, but it didn't sell as well as they liked because Godzilla wasn't in the title. So when comic book shops searched Godzilla, Mothra didn't pop up.
Interesting.
So.
Oh shit! Who won? Oh, Godzilla won. Okay.
Is it MagFest that one place with just one ball pit? That was DashCon. And DashCon 2 happened recently, and it apparently was really fun, and I kind of wanted to go to it really bad. I would love to be a guest at DashCon 3.
DashCon 3. Fun.
Well, they did DashCon 2, which is a completely different group of people did it. It was and they made it just like a one-day event. The last people set their goals incredibly like high, but DashCon 2, it was like very specifically fandom oriented. Like the biggest guests were like YouTubers and stuff who like were excited to be there, like Strange Aeons.
Not to interrupt. I mean, I'm interrupting, but not to interrupt. Red Comet. Char never betrayed anyone, okay?
Monsters.
Anyways, continue.
Okay, some people in my chat don't know what Dash is. DashCon was a Tumblr convention that it's one of the it's in internet lore as a very poorly ran convention.
I remember that shit when it was like happening. Really funny.
And like the thing is, I don't think like a Tumblr convention is a bad idea because Tumblr is a very specific way of doing fandom that a lot of the internet doesn't. But I think for a first-year convention with people who'd never organized a con before, it was like that was doomed to fail. Someone did pee in the ball pit, yes.
That's just become like lore. Like whether it happened or not, yeah, there was a pisser in the ball pit. For those who don't know, the ball pit was like the single attraction that DashCon had. It was the only fun thing you could do. And if you did a specific thing, then you could get an extra hour in the ball pit.
But it was a kiddie pool.
It was like
with,
it was like in this shitty little like 9 by 9 foot like ball pit in the middle of this empty warehouse room. Like it was pathetic looking.
You're being very gracious about the size of it. It was definitely smaller than 9 by 9.
I'm trying to be as nice as I can be.
The pisser is a canon event.
The pisser. Happens in every universe.
I remember when it was happening, people were referencing like other bad cons that happen and like events from that and pretending they also happened here. Like I know a post that went viral was someone going, "Hey, someone at the DashCon orgy had crabs," which apparently is a reference to a. Apparently, that happened at a different con. I don't know what
a bunch of destroyer larvae come out of the room. Whoever thought that Gigan should have a teleport was a beautiful, beautiful man. Or beautiful person. I want to assume their gender.
Was the ball pit like that of like a ball pit in places like a Chuck E. Cheese or a McDonald's? No, it was like I bought like an inflatable kiddie pool and then filled it with as many balls as possible.
Oh, damn, it's already over. Okay.
Vixie reminded me of another con incident. Have you ever heard of the Homestuck bathtub incident?
Yes, someone. You explained it. It's really fucked.
So, I don't read Homestuck, but I am aware that there is like a group of characters who all have like gray skin, and normally there's already a problem with them because none of the Homestuck cosplayers know what like body paint sealer is. You're supposed to put like a sealer over it, so they like always leave like gray paint everywhere at like cons because they don't know how to seal their body paint. But someone had a different idea to do full body paint. Because their plan was they bought a bunch of gray Sharpie pens and drained the ink in a bathtub in the hotel and like just bathed in it.
Yeah, I'm sure that didn't lead to any long-lasting health implications.
I don't even think it worked. I think.
This is for using my fucking stock footage, you bitch!
Someone in my chat says they witnessed the whole thing happen.
What?
Were you a first-hand witness to this? No, I need deets.
Yeah. This could be huge.
True.
Fucking slam dunk! Oh my god. Witnessed like Oppenheimer.
I'm like looking at my chat. I'm so excited. So excited for whatever the next message could be. Someone bathed in pen ink at a hotel? Yeah. One of the Sharpies.
They have one of the Sharpies.
Monsters. Fight.
Oh my god. Oh, that hurts. That still hurts.
E. They crossed paths with the person. The exact message is, as he was roaming the hallway, everyone just stared at the person included. So they were there. They
That's
saw
fucking-
this happen.
Being a witness is
Like-
very it's worth celebrating.
It's a legendary event, truly. Like, it's like when I tell people that I was at the that I was there live for the 2005 WWE SummerSlam, and like, yeah, I saw the ladder match that was for the custody of a child. It's a great match, too. Gold, I will have to show you some events, some things from that event that are like just some of the funniest moments in wrestling, because it was a legendary, it was a legendary show.
Oh, like Godzilla.
God. Zilla.
This is like wrestling if you think about it.
Tokusatsu, I think everyone who likes Tokusatsu and vice versa should give wrestling a chance.
Maybe there would
Because
be more
they
people
share
talking
so much
about it.
DNA.
The WWE wasn't so litigious with footage on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm super big into AEW right now, because WWE has done story stuff that's like upset me. What WWE match are you talking about? Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio for the custody of Dominic Mysterio. That's what I'm talking about.
Osaka Pro Wrestling. Osaka Pro mention.
You want to get
Penis
into
head
wrestling, but you don't
versus
know a good
dildo
entry
hands.
point? Honestly, I would say just like, I think a lot of WWE stuff is just like, I think WWE is a good entry point because it's like, it's very like kind of default, but it's also its own style. I say just watch AEW on Wednesday to like check it out. Yeah, but wrestling doesn't have any big lizards. There's a wrestler in AEW named Luchasaurus who is a dinosaur and a luchador. So there are lizards.
One. Yeah, there was a lot of Godzilla stuff at MagFest. Like, of course, there were a bunch of prints, but also, like, what else? There were toys, of course. There were $30 Mothra plushies.
Where do you watch AEW? Do it on HBO Max.
Or, you know, the other
Yeah.
one. Them adding like the star-shaped beam when Megalon gets up in the later games was kind of a game changer. Like that was a really good AoE sort of get off me move.
I was trying to time it. You guys ever heard of TwitchCon? Yeah. I'm not as on Twitch as I probably should be. People are like, you should multi-stream, and I'm like, maybe.
All of my audience is on YouTube. It would take so much time to get it back or something that like I don't stream that often. I only stream like when I feel like it. I would love to stream more though. If there was
anyone-
money in it.
Has anyone in wrestling come back as a mechanized version of themselves? Yes.
Has
happened. In Japanese wrestling, people spit some kind of mist that nearly blinds people. Yeah, so the story with the poison mist is that was originally a creation in like American indie wrestling. Was it like in the 70s? They were like, oh, because at that time, because it was the 60s and 70s, like foreign heel was the big gimmick where all you needed for a bad guy was they're from another country. But like that gets boring after a while. So an American promoter created the idea that there was one foreign wrestler that was so weird that he had like an extra organ, like a sack that like had like this poison mist, and he could just spit it. And it was a wrestler named the Great Muta. And then when he went back to Japan, he took it with him. And instead of like Japan being like, "Oh, that's messed up," they're like, "This is actually sick. We need to all do that."
We need to have our own gimmicks. Wow.
And they've like created lore where different colors do different things. And I've seen people switch colors mid-match, and I'm like, I don't know how you did this.
Little different ink sacs that they puncture mid-match.
Because I know they're like, because I know the trick generally is it's a condom filled with water and food coloring, and they just put it in their mouth at some point. But I've seen, without them cutting, I've seen the Great Muta switch from like blue to green to black, like in like one sitting.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm a cheater.
That's fine. Squid, do you remember any more strange convention incidents? I've told the Final Wars story before. I don't know if your chat knows it, Golden.
The Final Wars story.
Where it was like, I think it was like my first year at G-Fest or my second year at G-Fest, where it was like, just one random day, like 50 people came in wearing a t-shirt that said, "I actually liked Final Wars." And me as a child who was not very online was like, yeah, dude. So does everybody.
I'm sorry, I was DM'd in it. It captioned Destroya at DashCon.
Select a monster.
Let me look. Since when does wrestling have lore? Wrestling has always had lore. That's really funny. Oh, I forget what comic that's from.
That's
That's
from
really good, though.
Rulers of Earth, I believe.
Godzilla Legends. I think it's Godzilla Legends it might be a part of, because I think it's like same artist. There's a really bad Pokemon convention that happened a few years ago where someone at some point started going around eating ravioli and spreading the sauce everywhere they went.
Godzilla.
Okay.
Is there no law? Where's the sheriff?
Where do we draw the line? Bonk.
There is a weird, like, it's not really an incident, but it was a post I think is really funny. It's a little not safe for work. But it was just a Tumblr post where someone said, "Hey, to the Toriel cosplayer that went down on me, I think you took my phone."
You took my wallet, yeah.
My favorite part is like, it looks like an NES controller. And somehow that was the part that killed me.
It looks like an NES controller. Have you seen the image of the Toriel cosplayer vaping inside of their mask? It's famous.
Yeah, I've seen it. Looked very sick, and I know there was a rumor people were saying that was the Toriel cosplayer involved in that post. People were being like that was them. I don't know if that's true or that was just a thing people were saying.
Whoa, camera, there we go. This move, when Godzilla like spins around and he like, no, hang on, when he does this, I always picture that scene from Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster when Godzilla does it to Rodan. I think that's what it was based on.
Vixie says she had one con where there was a Professor Sycamore cosplayer who was selling yaoi.
Well, of course they would. That's just in character. Whoa, holy shit, camera. Whenever you do that, the camera freaks out. Do it more.
Damn!
Like a book.
Books don't have tails.
That wasn't a cosplayer.
That wasn't a cosplay.
Just very briefly became real. Briefly became real just so he could sell his yaoi wares. These games are rated E, but that doesn't mean that they don't have hidden depths. The characters don't have hidden depths.
What would Professor Sycamore think about heated rivalry? What's the funniest convention incident I've seen? I've been very fortunate in the conventions I go to. Like, I haven't experienced anything like too weird. I think like one of my just worst con experiences was that I had very awkward interactions with a Godzilla YouTuber who is now a he who shall not be named.
Oh, I think I know who you mean.
Yeah.
Their videos have been wiped off the face of the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
they're
that guy.
gone.
I met one of like my current like best friends in a very awkward interaction at G-Fest. Like I was in the same elevator as them. And I was like, I follow you on Twitter, and they kind of like gave me a weird look. And like their other friend who was with them, who's also a very good friend now, was with them at the same time, and they also like gave kind of a weird look. It was Dickard T.
God.
I tell this story all the time.
Yeah,
It's really like fucked. This is small world. I follow you on YouTube. Hi. I'm such a huge fan of your work.
I mean, I did.
Oh my god.
Damn!
Holy shit.
Damn!
Holy shit.
I mean, in the Godzilla community, I think you, me, Dickard T all fit the definition of niche internet micro celebrity.
Oh yeah. Well, every person who's like famous in like a fandom does.
People tell me I should buy the T-shirt that says niche internet micro celebrity.
That'd be a little too pathetic.
I think it's a very fun because it's like written in like this little cursive font. It's really funny to me.
So I've noticed how neither of us have picked Mecha King Ghidorah yet.
Mirror match.
It's the only way you do it with this fucking asshole.
Select arena.
You know the bit
After
with
the
this
hurt-
guy, right?
okay.
He's broken.
Yeah. I both felt like cruel to use him and then like cruel to go against him. Okay, so someone did tell a story. So let me read it. So I went to a Star Wars convention, and after roaming for a bit, I saw a cool R2-D2 cosplayer. So I came up to the guy, and as the cosplayer was playing, R2-D2 had this horrid ass cough. After the horrific cough, he jumped out of the R2-D2 suit and burnt the R2-D2 costume and ran out of the building. The guy got arrested and tried to blame me. He was 39 years old.
What the fuck? Low-key 20 people knowing you is crazy. Yeah, if you put 20 people in a room and you're like, and they're all like, I'm a huge fan of your work, it is a little, it's crazy. It's a crazy feeling.
Yeah. It was weird again, even like hearing my spouse's sibling be excited that I make Sonic content, or hearing other content creators I'm friends with go like, oh yeah, my friends in real life watch your stuff. I'm like, this is weird. This is a weird experience.
Oh my god, I got shredded. Hi Golden, I'm a huge fan of your unreleased Valve trailer. I want to do another one of those. That was the most fun I had making a video last year. Five people saw it. That's okay, because we ball. Good? Thank you for being one of those 5 people.
This is a very audio-heavy match.
It's true. I'm the 6 people, or 7. Sorry, I needed a second.
Someone draw Ghidorah's heads doing the deception.
I'm thinking about the tweet that I read the other day of like, I'm sorry, that's a very internet sentence. I apologize, but I read a tweet the other day that was like, I just got back from my Japan trip. You have no idea how many children were saying Rokunana.
6-7?
It's Japanese 6-7, yes.
That's really funny. I think 6-7 is a little funny just because it's absurd.
That's what we keep saying. That's what we keep saying. But what is there really? There's really nothing that complicated about it. Really, I'm just being like alarmist.
Wow, Squid, I'm a big fan of your Weed Miser video.
It is really good.
I think that's only on Twitter. I think that's Weed Miser's only on Twitter.
What the fuck? That was very delayed. Rokunana.
Squid, how many takes it take you to do the Who's That Ape on Wikizilla? I did that in one take. When I was writing it, I was very much like saying the lyrics to myself, like to make sure it matched the da 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 da. Yeah. Is 6-7 still funny, or did we ruin it? I think kids get a joy out of some old people getting mad at.
Yeah, there's definitely an angle of like, I keep being told not to say it, so I'm gonna keep saying it because it makes them annoyed. Which is fun, you know? Gotta give them something. How good are we on time? We're at like an hour 19. I can keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, I can keep going too. I'm busy brighting chicken, so I just hear 2 Mecha King Ghidorahs having a conversation. I feel like I'm listening to a podcast.
Oh, you know, beady that, beady that.
Hi, Squid, I'm a big fan of the time you licked the deodorant.
He sent.
That's like a. That's like, I don't even know if that Tumblr post is still out there. Like, someone got like the screenshots like the moment before it happened, and the moment like I'm like all blurry the second my tongue touched it because I'm lurching back so fast. And I know the Tumblr post was captioned with the tech "Prima Donna Girl: The Rise and Fall."
The champion's knee. The worst thing about 6-7 is that, like, 6 and 7, of course, that's the alphabet. That's numbers. They come right after one another. There's so many situations where that happens. It's just real life. So it's just never gonna end.
God. The whole "Who's That Ape" video is really funny. You should do a full version. I've written another version for that same bit, but it's all the characters Ken Penders owns.
Speaking of like brain rot, I talked about it in the recent Magfest video, but I watched the movie Coneheads. There's a line that we all kind of like lost our shit at. There's a scene where they're talking about like a new product. It's called like the Hawk True or something. It sounds like the other thing. Ah yes, the
Hawk to a man.
The Hawk True 9000.
Brain rot existed for every generation, I think. Like it's just now we have machine created brain rot.
Now we have Tung 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 Sahur, the really funny one.
It's funny, there's literally like a VeggieTales bit exactly about it.
Yeah, I know which one you're
like,
talking about.
In the future, all comedy will be computer generated. Why did the chicken cross the road? Weed eater. Like, it is funny.
Anyways,
Wow, Squid, I'm a
Destroyer.
huge fan of your Shaggy Coon post. There's a video in the future where, because I am gonna do a deep dive about that post, because there are things about it that exist outside of me that I've discovered, and I want to talk about it really bad.
Did you know I'm the guy who I'm not doing this. I'm not tooting my own horn ever. Never be not humble.
Damn! The PWHL player whose number is 67 is every little kid's favorite. She had a meet and greet. That's really funny! I love that!
7. Such a fat fucking chud.
I really like the videos on TikTok of like people making like their parents read like different brain rot fit phrases, and hearing like an old dad with like a very like audible accent going, "Fuck my stupid Chungus life."
Fuck my stupid
It's
Chungus
really
life.
funny. Like it's always some, like, all kids like something stupid. We clearly like some stupid stuff too.
Steffi 6-7 when. Sorry, that wasn't even a comment. That just came out of my head. The horn katana is unmatched. The horn katana is a little absurd.
Damn, I was hoping I could connect the tail before that. Makes me think of an old news clip I saw the other day of a random reporter trying to make sense of all your base belong to us. This is true.
Someone's gonna draw that now, Golden. Go for it. I dare you. I triple dog dare you to draw Steffi 6-7. Make sure, like, I'm in the background looking disapprovingly, too. Anyways.
Whoa!
What just happened there?
It's so funny to give Destroya the Valken knee.
I dare ya. I triple dog dare ya. When are we bringing back triple dog?
This has gotten very chess-like.
Yeah. This is a really good... Yeah, me doing that is a really good, like, gap closer, but also leaves me open.
Oh, I just know.
Oh!
Monsters. Fight.
Damn.
No, femoid is just a funny thing to say, but it's like it's something that like weird, gross people say. So let's stop talking about it.
Whoa!
It is used ironically. But like let's hop off it. Let's hop on Destroy All Monsters instead.
It's so funny that the GameCube had like online capabilities built into it, but just like no.
Oh, is that how we're
game
doing
besides-
this?
that might be how they do it. No, we are next to each other. That's what's happening.
Yes, yes, yes. We're playing this in
We-
real life in a room together, with a free copy of the game that Nintendo themselves gave to us because they're still selling this game. Did you know that? They're still selling this game for real retail price. You can buy it now. But they gave it to us for free. Haha.
Hee hee ho ho. Whoa! Yes! I was so pleased. I was so pleased about that. Imagine if they put the Godzilla from Son of Godzilla in this game. It would be Godzilla 6-7.
That one kind of hurt. Well, actually, no. That would be Godzilla 68. Actually.
Oh, y'all not playing the Xbox version? No, this is Tournament Edition.
Dick beam attack.
Donkey Kong himself gave the game for free? That's crazy. Okay, so in seriousness, this is the GameCube version, but it's a modification called Tournament Edition, done by Gojira Boards, and it balances the roster, and it also adds Kiryu from the Japanese version.
Oh!
I have not been keeping track of wins and losses. I assume we're even.
Yeah, I'm just vibing. You good for one more?
Versus mode.
Yeah.
I could do one more. me get my guy. All the polygons exploded for a second there.
I don't know who my guy is.
I don't think we've seen Anguirus here yet.
Arena.
I think we did it once. We did it.
We did a test
because I
match
remember
with
I
it.
won. Yeah, we might have.
Hate the son of Godzilla's suit rewatched versus Gigan with BF last night and got unreasonably mad every time there was a water shot of it.
Monsters.
Okay, so my chat is saying Royal Monsters is 68. Son of Godzilla is definitely 67. It was December 67, but still.
Okay.
Now, and I mean, could it be any other way? Look at that dude's face. Would you want any other Godzilla suit to be Godzilla 67?
Oh my god. Getting my shit rocked.
Jesus!
I think I'm also hurt a little bit when I attack you because of your carapace.
Yeah. I know the block does damage with Anguirus.
Add Larry, who works at accounting.
If I had a guy, I would be they would be the Sonic guy. I live in fear of this person. I live in fear of this hypothetical person.
I got shredded. I got thrown in the wood chipper.
This is why Anguirus should be in more movies, and not just to be like knocked out immediately.
Right, he can beat Godzilla easily. Yeah.
I like Godzilla raids again. I know that's a hot take.
I'm not gonna attack you, but like, can I ask why?
I don't know. It's just fun. I like it, and I like I do like the human characters in it too.
That's okay.
Like it's a little goofy, but it's like it's kind of lighter. And that sequence of like the convicts that escape during a kaiju attack, and I'm like, that's really interesting because of course something like that would happen.
Yeah.
Like, and then like there's stuff that's interesting in it. Like obviously it's not my top 10, but I like it. It's like when I watch it, I'm like I have a good time with it.
That's okay. This is canon. It happens. Godzilla and Anguirus fight again.
Someone in my chat does say that that Raids Again is in their top 10 because they like the animalistic behavior from the monsters.
I like when Anguirus does the head spin.
I too wish there was more black and white Godzilla film. Godzilla looks really good in black and white. Like that might be a really old head thing to say. Like, but
good in black and white.
When it's like framed that way, like because like 1954 is so like what's the word, like where the shot composition is made for like black and white, like they really understood how to do good shot composition.
It's really well lit. The special effect scenes are really well lit. But yeah,
and I do. This is like always my hot take when people try to colorize it. I always go, why?
but, yeah.
I'm like, looks.
I'm that way with a lot of old movies. When you try to colorize them, they were shot and lit in a certain way, that made it look the way it did because it was in black and white. When you try to colorize it, like, yeah, it's a little cool, it's neat, but why? It's already a piece of art as is.
Like I think
It should
I think
remain
the best
untapped,
like the
unchanged
best
rather.
colorizations I think like I think the best colorizations I've seen that they do is just like when the city destruction scenes are just like blood red the whole time because it's just the light from the
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, I can
Like
see
that's
that
like
working.
probably the best it can look.
Yeah. Of course there are
They
exceptions,
should
yeah.
make Godzilla raids again though. They should make Godzilla raids again.
That, well, I mean, half of that movie is stock footage from raids again anyways.
Is it? I don't remember.
There are, like, they got the whole, like, prison escapee bit from that movie. Like, they take that and put it in Godzilla to spice it up.
It's been so long since
They also put in
seen
footage of
Godzilla.
real dead bodies, so I don't watch it very often.
Yeah. Yeah. It does have
What's
the
what's
soundtrack
a
from the people who did the soundtrack for Zombie 2.
Yes, Luigi, not Luigi Cozzi, that's the director. They got a Fabio Frizzi on that soundtrack. Pretty good. Okay, what's a note we can end on that's not dead bodies? I like movies that are bad and also movies that are good. You're so right. Godzilla is at fault for both. I like it when movies are good and bad.
This is the introduction scene of all time.
They go, Godzilla! Jester.
We need a video on Gigantus the fire monster. I would love because that's one that's been changed so much. Like we did the 5 versions of Godzilla. I would love to do like a beat by beat Wikizilla breakdown of like the differences between Gigantus and Raids Again.
I would love to voice that. I would love to do work for it at the very least.
Yeah. Wait, I have to record for the Matango video.
Let's end on a note that isn't dead bodies as Atari's logo is on screen. Yeah. The shell company, the corpse, the skin puppet that's been puppeted around for years by different people.
God.
I haven't seen this intro in a long time.
It's a good intro.
I like that it's in engine, or rather it was filmed, it was recorded in engine.
Yeah, I think the only thing that's not in engine is like the intro part with the people. And this shot, of course.
Yeah, all the pre-rendered sort of phasers. I don't think are in the... They probably are.
They are.
Godzilla, destroy all monsters. Melee.
Have you seen both versions of Varen?
I have. I'd never want to do it again.
What are your thoughts?
Okay, the original wasn't very good, but the remake is like what people think of when they think of like bad remakes of like Japanese properties. It's like some of the worst it's ever been.
Yeah, it's very weird.
What was that shot? What was that shotgun use there? Like the shotgun I-beam was used very weirdly.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a. I never put it into these words, but Vixie summarized it very, very correctly for the American version. That's really what they thought of Japan, huh? I've never thought about the American. I've never thought about the. I knew there were like there's problems with the American version, but I never thought about it in those words. But that does, like, super explain it.
Whoa! Holy shit! I wasn't expecting the title to come in like that. But
Now,
yeah.
why did he win?
What? I guess he did more damage. But yeah, do we want
There's
to
a
wrap
remake
things
of
up
Fair the
here?
Emblem. It's the American version. Yeah, we should probably wrap things up. Thank you everyone for dropping by the stream. I think we should play this game again.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think we should at some point in the future.
And does next week work?
I'm gonna.
Next Sunday?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, next Sunday, 3
Alright.
p.m. CST.
Yeah, that works for me.
All right.
They
cool.
made the American version with pure hate.
Nothing but vice and. But yeah, have a good night, every gamer. Eat your veggies.
I'm gonna-
Brush your teeth. Stay in school if you want to pursue a degree. I mean, right now it's like kind of whatever, but you know, do what you think is right. Have a good night, everyone. What's my favorite?
Look into certifications.
I'm sorry. What's my favorite animal? The sloth. The sloth is chill. But yeah, have a good. I'm ending my